Nityanandam, Namaste. This is Ma Nityadugananda, and I'm here to report on my completion of third week of the fasting called Pacchaipattini Vratham, which is an annual fasting performed by Devi Parashakti, Maha Mariamman. She is the representation of the self-purification process of Prakriti, nature. So what did I learn in this third week? Just to share with you two things. One is the importance of tapas, penance. See, as a spiritual aspirant or seeker, we do tapas, which is penance, periodically to raise our consciousness as well as our frequency. In fact, from Upanishad, I would like to share, this is what my Guru, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nityananda Paramashiva, had inspired us to do tapas. He said, there's nothing higher than tapas. Through tapas, the great achievements are manifested. Through tapas, the papas, sins, are completed. Through tapas, one becomes one with the gods. Through tapas, heaven is achieved. Through tapas, fame, glory, and grace are achieved. Through tapas, everything is attained. Through tapas, the supreme highest state of Brahman is manifested. So, going through a 28 days fasting is one of the tapas that Devi Parashakti performs annually for her devotees. So when you're doing this tapas along with her, you also receive the benefit, not only detoxifying your body, having a healthier body, you also get to enjoy many possibilities open up for raising your frequency, your ability to manifest your reality as you want. See, by the time you reach the third week, the initial novelty of the food that we are supposed to eat and the certain guided regimen given by Parashakti, you have to follow. So by the time you reach the third week, I remember in the first 2 years of doing this is my third year doing this fasting. I remember after I finished the third week, I had the thought of giving up because it was just not able to sustain one more week. And I remember how after the third week, it became very much of a struggle, which didn't happen in this year. So I'm going to share with you what I did differently this year to go through this phase of the third week syndrome. I call it the third week syndrome because this is a time your mind sets in, the mind gets tired of eating the same food, the mind has the likes and dislikes, your patterns, your eating habits all come to interfere your tapas, your penance of doing this fasting. So this is a time you need to apply a few things, okay? One, will persistence. See, Swamiji defined will persistence as, our will is technically the umbilical cord, the spiritual umbilical cord between you and cosmos. So when you apply this intensified will to manifest certain reality, let's say to complete this 28 days fasting, with a lot of persistence and perseverance without giving up, without giving into your will arrogance. Will arrogance means the failure, thinking of impossibility, all that. That makes you want to give up on doing the completion of the tapas. So the goal of not attaining the goal, that means giving up on the goal, is what sets in by the time you hit the third week. So this is a time, Swamiji say that you need to exercise a lot of will persistence. In anything in life, if you want to attain the goal, manifest any reality you want, you need a lot of will persistence, because the sustenance of the intention of the goals that you have decided earlier on. Staying true to the intention requires will persistence. Okay, so he gives more context how to have will persistent. He said that will persistent come from the bliss energy. Means what? You need to raise your frequency to be in the blissful state. Because if you are constantly feeling incomplete with the goal, it means having fear of not finishing the tapas, the 28 days fasting, or you have fear that, oh, maybe my body is not getting the right reaction here, pain, feeling uncomfortable, too much body heat, whatever that comes to interfere, or because of the past incompletion or patterns, it will come into interfere with your intention. This is a time you need to really exercise will persistence. Identifying the self-doubt, self-hatred, and self-denial patterns, or the incompletion that jumps on you during the third week, one by one, identify the source of it and complete with it. So staying in that high frequency of bliss, that means in the state of Nirvikalpa Samadhi, in the state of unclutched space, requires you to follow through in your daily spiritual routine. Swamiji said that your daily spiritual routine is the foundation where you tune yourself again and again to the cosmic geometry. That means align your biology to the cosmos. So your daily yoga practice, your daily panchakriyas, unclutching, puja, all that are important to again and again put you in the state of bliss and high frequency and a restful awareness. Because he said that will persistence come from the bliss energy. So when you are again aligned to that state of bliss, ananda, naturally will persistence will happen. There will be no resistance. You'll be able to sail through the whole 28 days like that. So you will not be entertaining your mind of wanting to eat some food, missing some food. All that become irrelevant because you're in such a high state of awareness and you're enjoying it. You're in the state of bliss. So the desire to eat some other food will not occur. So this is what I learned during this third week. Another thing that I learned is the importance of the supports of the Sangha. That's why when we do these tapas together as a group, with the support of people who are also going through the same thing, we can help each other, identify each other's blind spot, and help each other to complete the whole intention of the 28-day fasting. So he said that the importance of Sangha is really, really something that will help us to go through this tapas triumphantly. You'll be able to, feel supported that a group of us are doing this together. That's why we have a WhatsApp group, and anything that you feel powerless, that make you feel powerless, that you want to, open up to share and how to find solution to overcome it. This is why Sangha is needed. So Swamiji said that Sangha is a safety net. When you are going to fall, Sangha is the safety net put forth by him to hold us again and again back to the space of powerfulness, back to the space of completion, so that we can once again radiate the bliss, to have the will persistence to follow through the tapas, the penance. So that's what I learned from the third week. So I hope you enjoyed my sharing, and I certainly welcome all of you if you want to have a taste of this fasting. It is not too late. You can always start and let you experience the power of tapas and also the power of this fasting, Pacchaipattini Vratham. With that, thank you. Namaste.